Good morning, Vietnam.
I got that. Good start. It's MafoTW and GoudgeRacer here.
Oh, you didn't get that, did you?
Welcome to the interwebs. All
How's
right.
it going?
Good. We are where? General William Fox International Airport, or not international
That's,
at all?
I don't know, it could be international. This is a nice airport.
You're right. We've got a beautiful scenery all around us. Some nice mountainous terrain.
Yeah, I like it.
We're kind
We're
of
out
in
in
a
the
valley here.
we're in the desert too, right?
Yeah, we are. We are on our way to Las Vegas for a weekend of gambling. That
Ah.
we've already done well at Vegas, and that's how we got this plane. So,
Oh boy.
this is a more sophisticated vehicle than I'm used to operating. Where do you find the autopilot info?
So that's all on the MFDs. Do you see those pink numbers?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So you have to turn the dials there, but you'll see the changes on the MFD.
Okay. So we got 41,000 altitude right now.
I think that's a little high personally. That might be left over from our last flight.
What do you want to put it at, Captain?
Um, do you know how high the mountains are around here?
I do not know that. um, Safe altitude might be 18.5.
I agree with that, and we'll see how we're looking.
Yeah. All right. And what about the heading?
Well, we're on runway 6, so we could set that. I usually set it for runway heading. That way you can engage the autopilot without turning crazily.
Okay. So you want me to put it at 60?
It looks like 059 is what's on the display.
All right.
And what's our speed at? It's at 240. That's probably pretty good. So, yeah, I think we're ready to go here.
All right. Altitude and heading hold, although I won't engage the autopilot yet.
Sometimes I have trouble with those in certain planes. If I engage those and then I hit the autopilot engage, it sometimes won't engage, and you'll have to like click them on and off. So watch for that.
All right. Do you know what our
Looks,
ILS frequencies are going to be?
I do not. I'm just looking at why the MFD isn't showing us which way we should go for the GPS.
Is it the green line?
No, because we need to turn to the right, it looks like, on the GPS, not to the left. So I wonder if there's a switch for nav to GPS in this plane also. Yeah, here it is. You see it?
Sorry, I am not totally looking. Is it a
Over,
toggle or?
it's a dial. It's under the clock over to the left of the MFD. I wonder if you can see it in the virtual
Yeah,
cockpit.
yeah, you can.
Okay.
Nav GPS mode switch.
So if you switch that to GPS now,
Hold on, I'm just over here looking at the ones that I have now.
okay.
Oh, and I can switch it over here too.
So is that set to GPS now?
Yeah, I
Hmm.
guess. Yep. Yeah, it is.
It still isn't giving us our the correct heading on this thing. What did these other buttons do? MFD range, decision height, bearing pointer. So those are all the same as before.
Maybe, there
There
you
we
go.
go.
What'd you do?
There's a dial down or next to nav GPS that says format range. This is a double dial, so if you point near the outside of the button, you can turn the outer dial, and if you point in the center, you can turn the inner dial.
Oh, really?
It's like the 737 heading knob because there's an inner dial in that for changing the bank limit. And that's pretty good. So we're ready to go here?
Yep.
Our course being 340. Our actual course, see if this changes. Yeah, this changes the green one. So we'll set this along the same way as that. And then we're ready to go.
Ready when
you
are.
ready to go? Okay.
Hold on, actually.
Flap setting 1.
Oh.
Yeah, good call. Turn on the seatbelt sign.
Wait
Do we have any passengers with us?
Seatbelts, I think we're already on, so now they're back on, possibly.
Okay. Do we have any passengers on this one, or is this a
Not even sure.
Mafo GoudgeRacer Vegas trip?
Yeah, I think if there's passengers, they're party members or family members who demand to come along to partake in shopping and spending our dollars.
Yeah, man.
All right, let's do this.
All right. I have flap set to 1. So are you ready to start activating autopilot when we...
Yep. When you give me the notice. What's rotate speed?
Let's say 130, 140 maybe. What are you thinking?
150?
150?
Sure. Rotate.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Gear up.
Perfect. Let's get the auto throttle engaged.
Where is the auto throttle on this?
It's along that row of autopilot stuff. There's one that says speed.
Oh, okay, yeah. Sorry.
I think that should be it, unless you see an auto throttle switch.
Do you want
anywhere,
the other autopilot engaged?
Yeah, we can do that now. We have stable flight. And if you select nav, that should turn us over onto the GPS path. Beautiful. I'll retract the flaps. And we are flying on our way to beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada.
Alright, and we, because we're partiers and stuff, we want to get there quick.
Look at the suburbs underneath us.
Yeah, I'm checking that out. It's pretty nice.
Do you think we're pissing those people off? Are there regulations so that we won't do this? Or?
We're pretty quiet, aren't we? All relative. We paid.
Well,
we paid for the silence muzzle or whatever you put on these things, right?
Yeah, sure. That's definitely a thing.
Right? So. Oh, this is looking good.
I'm liking the Learjet so far. This is a nice plane.
Yeah. Bombardier.
Or no, the Bombardier CRJ700, right?
Yep. Okay. Do we happen to know what max velo is? And can I speed us up?
Let me just double check here. Kneeboard reference. Maximum operating speed 335 knots. So do you want to go to 330?
I'll take it up to 3 until we're done climbing. Or do you...
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, because when we level off, if the auto throttle doesn't do it quickly, we could go over speed.
I
seeing
like these
mountains in front of us.
Yeah.
You think we're gonna clear these?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Feels right.
Okay.
Man, this GPS thing, it does a nice slow bank and stuff for us and everything.
I like the Learjet quite a bit.
Yeah. That's impressive. Yeah, see, we're going to run with the mountains here.
It's a much smaller airplane, right? So it's much more maneuverable.
Okay.
I see what you're saying, yeah. This is a nice flight path you have drawn up for us. We avoid going over the mountains this way.
Yeah, and actually we end up on a left turn up here.
Yeah. So we're going to run almost parallel to the mountains, it looks like.
It's almost like it's just a scenic route, you know?
Almost like that.
Wow, that's a tight bank.
Yeah, we're turning on to the next... We can set it to half bank if that makes you uncomfortable.
No, we're trying to get somewhere.
I agree.
This is how, if it was just you and I in the pit, we would fly it.
Yeah.
You probably wouldn't be comfortable, and I'd be like, screw it, we getting there.
I'm the one flying the plane, so I would hope that I'd be comfortable.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. It's like we're 10,600 here, eh?
Yeah, maybe we'll go up higher than 18.5, to be honest. Do you see any
What are we
reason
looking?
not to?
What are we looking at for distance here? 76 nautical miles, but that will be... Is that directly to the airport?
No, that's just the first waypoint.
Oh yeah, so we can go up way higher.
All right. What do you
want
think?
me to
30?
check? Let me check what the max altitude is.
Okay.
So
we're gonna push this thing.
Come on. Huh. I'm not seeing a max altitude. That's weird.
That's convenient.
Rotation speed would have been 144 knots, so we did pretty well there.
Nice. I said 150, right?
I think so. Minimum climb speed, landing approach. That'll be something to note. We can go 145 knots on the max flap setting. So when we come into land...
Oh, nice. Bring her down to 150.
Yeah, that'll be perfect. But yeah, I don't see a max altitude. You want to go 41,000, eh?
Well, I thought, why not?
Might as well. We've been up there before.
We just flew directly over some sort of airfield.
Oh, that would have been one of our VORs then, eh?
Could have been.
Coming up on a really nice river, it looks like.
What just happened?
What do you mean?
Why are we bobbling around?
I'm on the outside view, but why? What's going on? Huh.
I think we just lost our engines or something.
Whoa.
Do you want to...
I'm going to turn off the autopilot.
I think some fuel settings from another video might have got thrown in here. Are you ready to restart the engines?
Yep.
All right, give her. Regen fail. That's interesting. Oh, RGen fail. Rate generator fail.
Come on, restart. Might there be some failures also from our previous mission?
Nope. Failures are clean.
Come on. We need a restart here. There we go. Engine restart complete. Engine 2 refiring. Oof.
Yeah.
Okay. So the speed hold is still on. Do you want to turn our autopilot back on?
Autopilot re-engaged, sir.
Pitching way up though.
That's because we want to climb.
Oh, okay. That just felt kind of weird there for a second. Both engines back online.
Yeah, that was fun.
Virtual high five.
Yeah. You know, you just got to be ready for these situations.
Any good pilot would be.
That was just a test because they obviously just turned back on for us. So.
Well, now that we're back on course again, let's get back to sightseeing.
Yeah, that river's here. To your right.
Because if we were really flying, there would be no responsibility. Yeah, man. Do you see the airport right next to the river too?
I don't see that yet. Is that on your
It's
side?
on this side of the river on your side. We're going like right past it. Just outside of the town that's around this river.
Oh, yeah. I think I see what could... It would be on the other side of the river, though.
No, it's on this side of the river. It's on the same side.
I probably don't see it.
Shall I take a screenshot?
No. It's fine. I believe you. So we're about 8 minutes from our waypoint, first waypoint, on our trip to Gamble City.
Gamble City. You've been here before, haven't you?
Yes, I have.
Hey, did you notice the Hoover Dam on the map? Are we going to go anywhere close to that?
The Hoover Dam is like...
It's a long way away, isn't it?
Not a long way away. The Grand Canyon, I think, is 4 hours from Vegas, but the Hoover Dam, I think, was about a 45-minute drive. I'm not sure if we're coming in from the right direction for that. I didn't check that out, but if I see a lake, I'll pretend it's Lake Mead.
Okay, I was going to say, we're going over a river, so are we going over it right now and just talking about it, or?
I want to say no, but, you know, I'll let the internet correct me.
Definitely. There's a big, I don't know if it's a sand dune or what you would call it off behind us and to our left.
Oh, yeah?
It's definitely not Edwards Air Force Base, I don't think. But it could be.
A sand dune would be a base?
Well, I just mean it's a different color than the rest, so I wasn't sure. I don't think my screen is loaded that far. Because I'm not churning butter like you.
Oh, yeah, my machine churns more butter than a butter churner.
That's a lot of butter.
Yeah, constantly. Man, I'm excited. We're almost halfway there.
Yeah. I'd say this is going pretty well so far, despite the engine failure.
Yeah, so how are we going to hook up an ILS landing here?
We're going to have to look up the frequencies, but we can also, what I've been trying to do lately is I'll set the GPS to put us on runway heading so that we can line up way back of the ILS, then switch to the ILS, and we're already pretty much lined up, and it'll just take us down to the runway.
So, I love your plan, and one of the things I should mention is I believe we come in directly approaching one of their runways.
Oh, that's awesome.
Just
So
off
we
center.
Okay.
So yeah, it'll be. You can definitely test whatever you want to do because we won't be perfect, but there won't be much to do.
Okay. Then why don't I look up a frequency quick? And then you can tune it in.
Sure.
Oh yeah, this is beauty. So what would that be, about 15 degrees or so? Runway 19 right. Looks like it could be fun. Or do you want to do 19 left? Actually, neither of them have ILS. We can do runway 1 left. Which one would that be? Huh. That's kind of weird.
We're gonna be going in at like a 30 to a, or 300 to a 320 degree. Is there a 32 or anything?
320 degrees?
Yeah, is there a 32 or anything to land on?
No.
Or that minus 180?
Which would be
140? 14?
140.
Is there anything
there's
near 14?
There's 19. But neither of those have ILS.
Alright, take us in on an ILS one. I may have done the flight planning poorly.
No. I think it'll still work because there's runway 1 left. 1 left would be 10 degrees, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if 19 left and 1 left are the same runway.
I don't know. Give me the nav number you want.
Okay, so it'll be ILS frequency 110.1.
Zero.
Yep, and the ILS heading is 10 degrees, but we don't need to worry about that right now.
Alright, I punched it in and it's in the active spot.
10 degrees. Can we change the... There's a course knob, isn't there? Coming up on our turn. How are we doing for altitude?
Course select. What degree do you want?
010. Nice.
Would you ask, sorry?
What did I ask?
How's the altitude or something?
Maybe.
Alright. Almost to Vegas.
I'm looking forward to it. Almost to 30,000 feet also.
I'm going to stop us at 30.
Okay. We're up a long way. I think we're putting a jet stream off.
Yeah, that is definitely happening. I've got a sweet view of it.
From down on the ground?
Yep, from the nearest airport. We're motoring.
The landing gear view is pretty nice on this one too.
Yep.
I like this plane.
Yeah, man. This thing's motoring along very nicely. Actually, I have a front view that shows a very nice view of the jet stream that we're leaving. It's a neat angle to see it from.
Cool. I'm excited.
Yeah, I got us going about 325.
which we will now reach since we've leveled off.
Yeah.
Okay, coming up on our turn pretty soon, eh?
Yeah, it's just gonna follow it, right?
Do you want to set half bank for this turn?
Yep.
So we don't pull too many G's?
Yep. Half bank set. Thank you.
Nice.
How do you, in the other ones, you can actually set the bank limit. Is this half bank, like, you get two choices?
Yeah, that's all we have in this one.
Full or half. Take it or leave it. Expensive plane.
Better than nothing.
Yeah, but the old planes had more. Or wait, no, they didn't.
The 737 has more. And
yeah, and that's a newer plane, roughly, maybe.
Roughly, maybe. I agree.
I'm glad that we can be clear.
Me too. Do you see any mechanical backup gauges in the cockpit of this thing?
No.
All I see is a compass.
Yeah, there isn't.
Hmm.
But you don't need those kind of things in a jet like this. If this thing fails, it lands itself.
Right.
That's what they say. That's how they sell it. Looks like we're 86 nautical miles from Vegas.
Oh, this half bank is nice, eh?
Yeah, this is good. This is a lot more casual, comfortable. I'm surprised that our...
I want to see if the jet stream looks like it's turning. Nice.
I wonder why there's no overspeed indicator.
On the gauge, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. There's probably a pretty huge warning if we do.
That was the warning right there.
Huh. I was looking outside, so I probably didn't hear it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We got it. But I handled it.
Good work. Okay, so now we need to start thinking about our approach. So how far from Vegas are we?
Probably about 76 to 80 nautical miles.
How much time do you think that would be?
9 minutes.
9 minutes. So we would need to drop
2,000 at least a second.
A second?
A second.
If we drop 2 per minute, that would only take us down 16,000 feet. So I think we should slow way down to start with. Otherwise, we're gonna overshoot Vegas by a lot.
Well,
so
I don't know.
Because if it's only 8 minutes away, we'd have to drop it 3,000 feet per minute at this speed to even get close. We'd have to even go maybe to 4,000 feet.
Alright, I took a lot of speed off us.
Okay.
But then that just means we get there slower. This is supposed to be like a speed run. You should be probably like, I don't know, nose streaming it in. Slip streaming.
No thanks. Not on this one. So let's take ourselves down. Do you want to set us? Well, there's mountains coming up too, so why don't we just go down to 10,000 for now?
I'll go to 18.5.
Okay, that's fine. We'll just descend a little bit. I want to make sure we don't overshoot Vegas, that's all.
Yeah, I got us on a pretty steep descent here.
Yeah, 2,200 feet per minute. Excuse me. Where was the knob?
We are in the middle of nowhere, huh? Sorry?
Where's the... Oh, here it is. I was looking for the knob for vertical speed.
What are you doing with it?
Nothing. I'm just acquainting myself with the airplane.
Make sure you take it out for dinner.
Well, we'll see how it performs.
I think we're gonna be fine.
I was just getting a little nervous with how fast we were going.
Yeah, see, I knew you wouldn't be comfortable.
Look, I've overshot things and it's embarrassing.
We're not gonna overshoot anything. If you and I were flying the plane, I would take it down and make it land, no matter what.
Well, go ahead.
Oh yeah, trust me. If we get ourselves in an overshoot situation and you try to take us on a go around, you're gonna feel some fight on the controls.
Okay.
I recommend you don't fight it.
Okay, I won't fight it. I can't fight this feeling any longer. You don't like that song?
Well, now we can't monetize the video.
Oh. Well, you could just bleep it out.
Yeah. I'll
What was
distort
that?
it.
Oh, he was just swearing. Nothing to hear.
Remix.
DJ Graz.
50 nautical miles.
Yeah, do you want to pick up some speed again?
Oh yeah, really? Why?
No reason. I want to hear what the plane sounds like echoing off these mountains.
Yeah.
Because now we've taken off those engine silencers you were talking about. We just flipped a switch and now we're just open exhaust.
Yep. No fuel loss there. Trying to muffle that.
Yeah, exactly. We may have our own plane, but we're not millionaires.
Yeah. Actually, this plane runs on electricity. We haven't told anybody that.
Oh, that's awesome. So how much electricity do we have left?
As long as the sun is up.
Oh, so can we not fly at night?
Is that Vegas in the foreground there? That dark spot?
Yeah, not so stupid to slow down a little bit, huh?
No, we're not even close to there.
Are you kidding me? We're 40 nautical miles out.
41.
6 minutes. Okay, I'm sorry. 41 nautical miles.
You remember when you did that to me?
I do. Do you want to turn off half bank now that we're going to be coming in for an approach? Want to make sure the plane can get itself lined up?
Sure.
So the ILS frequencies are set, right?
I set the one on nav 2.
Okay, perfect. So, how do we switch to nav 2 then? You're better off to set it in nav 1, unless you know how to switch it.
Of course
I'm gonna select our approach here. We were ILS 01 left, right?
Yeah.
Okay, well let's load our vectors then. Vectors, load. Okay. So now we have vectors for that, which I'll activate once we get a little bit closer, maybe. What's our current heading?
30.
So let's set our heading hold to be 30. And let's switch over to nav and let's check and see if we're picking up anything from the ILS yet.
Alright. You're gonna have to tell me all that again in 2 moments. I just switched it to nav 1.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna just change it now because we gotta start lining up heading. Now let's flip the switch and see if we get anything. I don't think we're picking anything up yet. Do you see that?
Where are we looking?
On the primary flight display.
Yeah.
So there's GPS with some information for us. And if I switch to nav, we're not picking anything up right now, I don't think.
Okay. So we're not close enough.
No. So, do you have us? It looks like you have us slowing down. Do you want to ditch a little more altitude, or do you think we should wait a little longer?
It's a pretty mountainous area, but they do look lower. I'm going to take us down to 12.
Okay. Good with 12. I think I'm going to activate our vectors to final now, if you're cool with that.
Sure. And so what's that doing?
That's going to change what the GPS is doing. So now, if you look at the GPS, our flight path is gone, but a new line is coming off the runway.
Yeah.
So now if we switch back to nav, if you want to press the nav button.
Yeah.
This will line us up with the runway directly. Then what we'll do in a minute is set this heading, or set runway heading, I should say. And then we'll take a look and see when we start picking up the ILS. And then we'll press the approach button on here, and it'll take us down.
Okay.
Make sense?
Nope.
Okay. I'll walk you through it again.
Yeah, that'll be exciting.
So you see how it's turning us just a little bit to line us up out here a little bit further?
Yep.
So what did I say our final approach speed was going to be? Was it 150? 150, okay.
Because 145 was the minimum.
Okay, cool.
Do you want 155?
No, we're still a long ways out here. We're 23 nautical miles.
No, I know, but when we get in there.
Yeah, once we get in there, I'll start adding flaps and we can turn the speed down. So it looks like we're clear of the mountains pretty much, eh?
I would say yes.
Do you know what elevation the runway here is at?
I don't, but I could find out. Do you want me to?
I don't know. What do you think? Might be helpful. Oh, that's a good idea. How does it not give us?
What's this?
2181? Is that what that says?
Oh, 2181, yeah.
Nice. So, that means to be at 3,500 feet above the runway. What was that again?
2181.
So 3,500 plus that would be 5,600 or so.
Are we going down to that?
Yeah. Do you agree with that math?
Yep.
Okay. How fast are we descending? 1,000 feet per minute. We're only 3 minutes out. Yeah, maybe just a bit. Okay, so now we're just about lined up with the runway. So I think what we'll do is set the heading knob to be
Are we gonna wait till we level off? Oh, you already know it, right? Sorry.
We're gonna change it to 010. And once we line up, we'll flip the switch over to be heading hold again. So we're just about there now, it looks like.
Let me know when I'll switch it.
I'm gonna put out 1 notch of flaps just to help us slow down a bit. Perfect. Okay, so
You
you
want me
can
to engage
probably,
that?
yeah, you can probably hit heading hold now. Now let's flip the switch to nav mode.
All right. Even though that was going from heading to nav.
No. Press heading hold, and let's switch the nav GPS switch.
Oh. All right, we're on nav now.
And you have the frequency inputted,
Yep, into nav 1.
and it's active.
Oh crap, it's the wrong one. Okay, hold on, I can fix this. All right, now it's in inactive. Yep. That's why
Okay.
it didn't pick up further away.
Now we're getting a display, so now select approach.
All right.
Perfect.
So what's
now
happening?
now the ILS is going to be controlling the autopilot.
It's trying to go up, huh? That's interesting.
The glide slope might be above us.
That's crazy. Technology, man. How far out do you put the gear down?
Let's start slowing down now. So I'm going to add another notch of flaps.
Okay, we are currently at 240. I'll bring it down to 200.
Yep, that sounds good. Well, maybe even take it all the way down.
190.
I'll just keep, no, to 150, right?
We're trying to get there fast, so I'll take it down to 190, and then once we get down. See,
Okay.
the thing is, right now we're still at 240, so it doesn't matter what I put this at.
Okay. Because we're getting close now.
Oh yeah,
looks
this
like
is
it's
looking beautiful.
Looks like it's taking us down too.
You know, when I first rolled into...
See, we're going too fast.
When I first rolled into Los Angeles, I was like, wow, there are definitely Las Vegas, a lot more houses and suburbs and stuff than I ever thought.
Oh yeah, I agree. That would be a shock, eh?
Like, I thought it was mostly strip, and there's like bigger than Toronto all the way around it.
Let's drop the gear.
All right, gear is going down. Maybe. I can't really...
I'm gonna drop it.
Okay, there we go. I got it. Or you did, but... What's that buzz that we're going too slow or fast?
I'm pretty sure it's telling us that the flaps being out this far requires the gear. So now I'm gonna keep adding flaps and get us slowed down. So is this down to 150 now?
165, 170.
Let's go 150 now.
No, I have it at 150. We're going 160 right now.
Okay. Looks like we're coming in pretty nice here.
Yeah, I would say so. This is what ILS is all about, right?
Really, we shouldn't be using it because it's a perfectly clear day.
Really?
But
you're not supposed to use it, or?
I wouldn't say that. I just think it'd be laziness on the part of the pilot, right? Because you could fly this yourself. So, landing checklist. The gear is down. Our speed is set. Looking pretty good here, eh?
Yeah, I'd say.
There's cars on the roads down there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm about to disconnect the autopilot and take control.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that.
Tell me when and I'll disengage it.
Go ahead and do it.
All right, disengaged.
Okay, and you can turn off the auto throttle also.
Auto throttle off.
Perfect, thank you.
Wheels down.
Thrust reverses and brakes working optimally. Okay, Good landing.
Great landing.
I'm gonna retract the flaps. So where are we going here?
You
Hey,
can go wherever you want.
Well, how do we get to the terminal?
Not sure.
Is that the MGM?
Yeah, there's a lot of great scenery. The Luxor.
Do you see a terminal at all?
Not really. Let's go to the right. It's more of the strip to the right.
Okay. It's probably where the high rollers land.
Yep, exactly. That was a good landing.
Thank you. Thanks for all your help setting up ILS and everything.
That went great. Looks like there might be a terminal on the left. I don't know.
Well, it's worth checking out. Looks like a big house over there. Maybe our house is just on the airport.
Yeah. Take that, Vegas.
Or one of our houses, I should say.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of good models here.
Yeah.
I think you gotta go left.
Left?
Yeah.
This looks like a parking spot.
Yep. Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. We just get out here. We don't actually even rent a room in a hotel. We just
sleep on the plane.
Yeah, exactly. Save money.
Tell me when I'm lined up here, nice.
I think you're pretty good there.
Okay. Then let's shut everything down.
Yeah, you want to go ahead and do all that?
Sure thing. And do you want to open the door and we'll get out of here?
So that Control E.
Shift E. Control E is to start engines.
Well, you might want to shut those off.
They probably won't start. Oh, check it out. This has stairs coming off the door.
Yeah, they don't make it to the ground though. Isn't that funny?
That first step's a doozy.
Well, thanks everybody for flying with us to Vegas. Check out some of our other videos and we'll see you guys again later.
And if you go to Vegas, remember to have your limit.